Hello guys and welcome to a new video, and today we are back down at Avington Trout Fisheries to do another video, and the rods we are using today is the Orvis Hydros SL3 reel and the Recon 9'6" 6-weight, and we've also got the Recon 5-weight 9 foot, so it's a bit smaller, and the Bat and Kill 3 reel to test. So let's get into the video. So guys, as you can see, today we are back down at Avington Trout Fisheries, and as you can see already the trout were rearing to go from the off. Surface skipping with the surface flies, the trout were loving the disturbance on top, but they were also loving the weighted nymphs. And what I love about Avington is how clear the water actually is, and you can see the fish chase it. It's absolutely brilliant. So guys, as you can see, we have found ourselves into a nice chunky trout, and this is what I love about Avington. As you can see behind me, it's crystal clear, and I saw this rainbow trout just coming out of that bush over there, and I had a buzzer on, put it right in front of its face, and he absolutely chased it and absolutely nailed it. And for his size, he put up a massive fight. He took me right across the other side of the lake, and it's an absolutely pristine looking fish, nice fins on it, and the colours of it is absolutely amazing. So let's go see if we can hook ourselves another trout. So here at Avington you have the 3 lakes. You have Lake 1, Lake 2 and Lake 3, and all lakes are crystal clear, packed full of massive rainbow and brown trout, and they all put up a massive fight. I was very surprised because for the size they were fighting for double the size that they were. So Avington is absolutely amazing, so get yourself down here. This footage was from Lake 1, and I was using the Orvis 9'6" 6-weight rod with the Hydros SL3 reel, and this combination is absolutely amazing. I've done a previous review of this, which I'll put the link in the description, which you guys can check out after this video. And I'm going to say it again, this is an absolutely wicked combo with the Hydros trout line, floating line as well. It just glides and casts very, very well, and didn't let me down at all. I was gaining that extra distance that I couldn't do with my previous rod. So I definitely recommend you guys checking this rod out. So the rod you can see that I'm using now is a Recon, but it is 6 inches shorter. It's the 9' 5 weight with the Bat and Kill reel, and that's the Bat and Kill reel 3. And this combo is, I would say, better than the Hydros and the 9' 8'6" weight rod because it just seemed to cast. I found it easier to cast, and the line would just flick out, and it was absolutely wicked. The design of the reel looks absolutely wicked. Both rods are just as good as each other, it just depends on what you would like. I'm going to put a review up of this rod after this video, so make sure you check that out as well. Dad, it's quite a big fish. Man alive, it's taking line. It's all the way to the other side of the lake. As I've said, Avington has the 3 lakes and they are all crystal clear. You can see the fish cruising around and target the specific fish that you want to catch. And Avington also provides you with a carrier stream, and this is of the River Itchen, and it's one of the most famous fly fishing rivers. Chalk Stream River, crystal clear, and you can see the grayling, big perch and the brown trout. And as you're about to see, there was a small brown trout that looked absolutely amazing that was just sitting there and waiting for flies to drift down in the current. You can fly fish this on your day. You can also book it out private for yourself at an additional cost. So the breeze has been picking up from Lake 3 and 2, so it's a bit difficult to do some casting and dry fly fishing. So we thought to come back down to Lake 1 where it's really sheltered, and we decided to sit here and have our lunch. And while we were eating our lunch, we could see that debris and flies were falling off the tree, as you can see to the right. And all of the trout started surfacing and eating the flies that were falling. So once we had finished lunch, I decided to put on a dry fly like this. And then we just let it cast out and let it sit underneath the tree, target the fish where it is and let it sat, pulled the line a few times so it made a disturbance in the water, and that really switched on the trout. And when you do this at Avington, this is what gets produced from it. So great day's fishing, and we're going to see if we can catch one more fish, and we'll get back at the end of the day about all the sizes and see what was the biggest fish that we caught on what method. Well guys, as you can see, it has been a productive day. These two were caught in the morning, and then we had to end up with a brute of a rainbow trout taken on a black nomad. And as you can see, none of this could have happened because of these Orvis rods with the reel and the line combo got me that extra distance, and that ended up in catching all of these fish and going through all the different fly techniques of the dry fly, with the nymphing, with the weighted heads. It was just absolutely fantastic, and the water was absolutely perfect today, crystal clear. You could see the fish and they were taking it basically on every single cast. So definitely recommend you get yourself down here because you don't want to miss this action. So guys, as I bring this video to an end, I just want to thank Orvis for making this video possible by supplying the rods, the Recon and the Hydros reel with the bat and kill reel as well. It was an absolute brilliant day. The rods work so well, and I definitely recommend them to anyone who wants to have a piece of kit that will deliver every single time. So I'll put the links in the description where you can check them out, and there will be a video review of the 2 rods coming up after this one. I want to say a massive thank you to Avington Trout Fishery for making this day possible. I want to thank Bob for inviting me down to do some more filming, and to his team. Adam is a top guy. He's one of the workers there, and his knowledge is absolutely fantastic about fishing, and he will help you and make your day better than it would be if you just didn't know what you were doing, because these guys will help you and help you target the specific fish you want and give you any advice that you want. It was an absolutely wicked day, and I recommend anyone who wants to have some fun, get down there now because you won't be let down.